We should enjoy the classwork. We should enjoy the smile on the face of the students. We should enjoy the campus. Not your code, not your accommodation, not the other things as I started with. Once you enjoy the class, you do not mind all these things. What is it you have ate? What is it where you are staying? Where your small things, water is there or not? When you enjoy 100 people class, that is the ultimate. So that is the very reason you are here, this program. Okay. And the impact of this program is, every year we are conducting this program for new people and taking it and benefiting. Fine. The people, they are going around you and they are with us all. The impact of this program is, yes, last year they have taken about 35-40 people of this area as a social response. Who are those people? They are from Telugu media. They are just graduates. They do not have any employment. Yes. They don't have any employment because simple graduation with average and Telugu. So I asked them to why don't you prepare them as a social responsibility as teachers. They have taken up the program, conducted it for 2 months. You don't believe it. Out of 35, 33 are employed with the salary of 10 to 20. So they don't know any English by that time. They taught the English. They taught the subjects. They taught the methodology. They taught everything. They are taught by all these corporate schools. All of them are up there. So that is the impact of the people, the program. So that is the very reason you are very much here. And as a brief note, I think I may not, on the conclusion, can I go to the details a bit? I don't know. So, bear me another 15-20 days how to make it. I will summarize the total thing, how to become a good teacher. All of you are seen in your schools or colleges, there are some good teachers. You appreciate, you remember still now, and there are very bad teachers you have slept in the class. You dislike them. Oh, yes, all of you must have experienced this. So, what are the qualities of a good teacher and how a teacher fails? Yes, why you appreciated him? Why you admire him? Some people, some teachers, why you dislike some other teachers? Both the people use the same textbook, both the people use the same syllabus, both have the same time of 1 hour class and 1 year for the academic year. How it makes the difference. There is no other variables. Campus is same, classroom is same, syllabus is same, everything is same. No other variables. From your mathematical. Only variable is the teacher. And for teachers, same qualification almost. The only variable is his approach. His approach towards the subject, his approach towards the students. That makes him big. What is your approach what should be your approach to become a very great teacher? Not simply a good teacher. I want to see you as great teachers. Yes. So there are 3 parts in this. The first part is the preparation part. Preparation, normally a failure teacher takes the same book and understands the subject and goes to the class and attempts it. He is going to fail. That is what you are expecting to do. He takes the book and understands the subject. He is going to present it. He is going to be failed. But what is it extra we can do? There is lot of things extra you can do. Not only one, yes, not only one textbook, you have to refer 2-3 textbooks and make it an accessible notes in a very systematic. So that is the first thing one has to do. Don't limit yourself on a single textbook and yes. And more than that, you should have a thought process beyond what you are writing. What is it I want to impress upon this? What is it? You have to question yourself. What is it trying to transfer the kind of knowledge transfer to the students? You start taking sentence to sentence. End to line explanation that is important. So that is always there. You should always focus on those 4 vocabulary points and just practice them and make them, ask the students to make them into sentences and correct them. This is it. And this story goes on. The ultimate this thing is we have to introduce those 4 words. The same way when I teach me another subject, what is it from this lesson I have to transfer? What is the skill? Or what is the technique? Or what is the concept I have to do? That should be thought of it. And it should be the entire other material should be around it. Yes. So that is the kind of insight we have to make after preparation. More than that, the third most important thing under your preparation is that I told you once you understood and going to teach. You are going to teach ups and downs, and you are going to teach the conclusion first and the beginning for the last and all that. So that is not the way. Before going to teach under the preparation. So what you have to do is you have to make yourself thorough. It means what? There is an equation to write. There is an electronic diagram to write. So not simply seeing the notes or not simply writing. You must be able to write without seeing the board. Yes. You must be able to write so in 1 minute where the student takes it in 10 minutes. So it is very much possible. If you practice it 5-10 times, the student never sees it. So that is the explanation that how this man is drawing this diagram in 1 minute, whereas I am taking 7-8 minutes. How this man is writing this equation not from left to right, right to left. Yes. It's very much possible if practice it. That will start everything. Yes. We can write from left to right and also very slowly and also with some rubbing of it and all that. That is a normal teacher, a failure teacher does it and it increases the confidence of the students. But if you write it by seeing the student from right to left, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yes. I used to do this because I mentioned this also. Many times I used to. Normally, periodic table, I am a chemistry teacher. I'm telling you all this as a teacher, not as a salesman. So I made. So when people write the periodic table horizontally or vertically, that way. But I used to write diagonally and tell all the things which are under diagonal is the metals and the other non-metals. It's amazing. The student doesn't know I'm practicing for 10 days. Student doesn't know that I will. Yeah, I've done it. Yes, it is something. And I used to write it less than 2 screens. But the student takes it more than 10 minutes. Looking at and writing. That is the kind of preparation. Not simply studying the book, understanding of it, okay, understood. But what is the present? what is your thoroughness? What is your mastery of it? What is your command of it? That is the another thing. So that is the first part of it, preparation. Of course, the comprehension maybe will make by your senior teachers and that will be done. So whether it is totally done or not. So the second part is the presentation. The presentation normally when you are this thorough, the most problem thing is yes, you go very fast. People cannot understand. And sometimes you go very slow. People will sleep. Yes. So you should go in such a way, giving the time for their rest, for every two words, for any important word. So you give a gap to for the mind to rest. Otherwise, I left the Hyderabad on Tuesday and came to Vignan on Thursday and again back to Matamudi on Saturday. You can't understand. I left the Hyderabad on Tuesday, stress, and reached Vignan on Thursday, stress, and reached Matamudi on Saturday, stress. So that kind of time you have to give. Always people won't learn. So more than this, as the Vice Chancellor was just telling, so here repeat. Whatever he is telling, don't expect first time they grasp it. So second time, the students are at the average level, second time, third time, very much. So don't, though you are thorough, don't expect anybody to grasp first. They will expect the second time. Always, Vice Chancellor told me, that you are always repeating whatever you say. My style of communication with the others like myself. I think he must have bored for that. So that is the required for a teacher. You have to repeat. So, and yes, and it should be supported by your the nicety, presentation, and visuals, and all of that, so that the present student is more advanced than a student of 10 years. He is accessible to the knowledge. He is accessible to the better teaching lesson in the internet than where we. He is accessible to the right examples of what we are teaching in the class. They make it accessible in the classroom. Otherwise, we became very outdated man. If we are limiting ourselves only transfer of body, this will become the outdated. So we support the present student is very much accessible to all these things. Good books, good lesson plan, and good visuals supporting this thing. If you go to the town lesson, everything is there. Why should he come to the college? Why should he attend to the class? And why should he listen to it? Because it is your experience. It is your example. So nothing, no internet can replace the human show. So that is the reason they are coming to college. Otherwise, everything organized is very much available. So this is the way you should carefully transfer the knowledge to the students. Very carefully transfer the knowledge, verifying yourself whether you have reached them or not. if necessary, asking them in between and making them interactive way of doing things. So try to do this. Instead of one way this thing, better to make it always interactive thing and make it interesting. If when it is interesting, if you involve them, definitely they will enjoy more than so this is the way with the support of apart from the awareness of the knowledge and transferring it very slowly and very methodically and repeating the same thing and also supported by the ICT visuals and all these things, it would be very. So at the end of your class, if you conduct a surprise test what you taught for 50 minutes, that is the system is there over here. Yes, in academics or in will come and conduct a surprise test. What we taught in last 50 minutes. If 80 not after announcement of examination, not after giving time or not after this, immediately after your teaching, if the rate, if 70 to 80% of them are not answering your question, your class is not successful. It's not after some time, not after a week, or not after many exams. Immediately, once you take the class, if you cannot, if 70% of the students are not able to answer your questions, say on the same content, what you taught in the last 15 minutes. Yes, the class is a great failure, better to repeat. I used to test on myself. It's just not effective. So mind test yourself. Nothing wrong. Okay, sometimes you fail, but then you can think of it where I gone wrong, a bit gone wrong, and fail. If you do it on your own, it is fantastic. It is being done by the external people. They come suddenly ask you to conduct a surprise test in the last 10 minutes. Yes. That is the spirit of this institute. All other, I told you, yes, once we start the completed day, all my staff members are successful. The entire knowledge is transferred to the extent of 70-80%. That is the kind of bold statement the vice chancellor or parents should give it. I can give it. That is the kind of stuff we are doing. Yes. That is how you do great work. Then you enjoy the teaching. You enjoy the students, everything. And the third part is first part is preparation, be thorough and a comprehensive way. Second part is delivering the same. And third part is evaluation part. And yes, evaluation is a continuous process. Evaluation is not testing and grading, giving the marks. Evaluation is a process of correction. Suppose if you conduct a weekly test or a mid test, if 30% of the students are failed, you have to check yourself why they have failed. You have to repeat it if necessary. If they ask, give the extra assignment and make them learn. Just don't leave it there. Do not leave it. That is not the purpose of evaluation. Evaluation is not, people always think evaluation of students. It is not only limited to evaluation of students, evaluation of teachers. If some institution or somewhere, if 50% of the students passed and 50% failed means, I say different way, 50% staff members failed. It is not the students that fail. It is the staff that failed. It is the institutes that failed. That's it. So evaluation is not simple measurement. Evaluation is for a purpose. For identifying the gaps and correct. And the fourth last thing, I proceed into the So the last thing is the counseling part, which you are not aware, which you are not experienced in, right? And the full session will be taken. That is also more important. It will be good. And the background of the student is also good. Fine. You are well prepared. You are fit to deliver very systematically. Fine. But the student, the mode is not that good. He is not in the right mode. He is not in the right wisdom. He has come from a situation where our father and mother fought and beat one another and come to the college. Maybe a bright student. You are also doing very well. But here, yes, you are waiting further and give them support. Our students themselves follow and come to the class. They are not in the mood. Students are in a different program and not in a mood. We have to make them into the mood and counsel them and make them into the mood and put them. Yes. So that is the counseling. Okay, sometimes students are very good and teachers are also very good. Everything is good, the environment is good, but the essential thing won't happen. And the students' mood is not. So I can't call it by name, but in the neighboring institute, that is what is happening. There are 30-40% of very dull students that are admitted for the sake of monetary aspect, financial aspect. You can imagine, if there are 60 class, 50 are good. If 10 students disturb you, can't teach well. And other 50 people also can't behave well. That is what is happening. So what we have to do is not teaching the 60 people. We have to identify those 10 people and counsel them, put them in the right mode. Just they were admitted fine, well, that's the results was there. But we should not leave them just like that. We have to counsel them. We have to create a spirit. You have to create some enthusiasm in them. That is totally absent. So that is very important. There is absolutely no dull student, no bright student as such. We have proved on this campus. We have taken very average students and less than average students in the last book. Now we are exposed to very bright students. But the last 4 batches, we have taken very average students. But the ultimate outcome is wonderful. That's why I feel proud of my teachers. Yes. In our own institution, other institution, this kind of effort is not there. They are feeling when section naturally in the government sector, they come from the reservations. Naturally, they are a bit dull. That doesn't mean they are not fit. They are with the low marks, with the low rank, and all this. But doesn't mean that they are not fit. It's only the teachers that. So a bright section requires 1 time teaching. This section requires 3 times teaching. That's it. He is capable of learning. He is capable of grasping. Only thing we go with the perception that they can't grasp. Then we go with the perception they are little. With the perception that they are useless. No student is useless, unless otherwise he is retarded. Everybody has a grasp, capacity to grasp. I proved it in my school at Vignan. So the faculty is like you and he is principal. So when I asked him why this performance of these 25 students is like this, So they say that they travel and they can't do anything, they can't grasp anything, you test it. This is what the principal was telling. So then I done nothing. The 25 people, very tough students. So another 25 very good students, chosen by the principal. All the 50 students are sent up to a new movie released on the same day. Immediately, yes. Yes. Coming to the campus, I conducted test. Yes. What are the diagrams you can remember? What are the songs you can remember? What the first question is? What is the story you can remember? They were very equally good. Equally good. No way less than that. It is physically done. Then how can you say that they are not fit to learn? Only thing is you are not teaching them attractively. That's it. We are not putting them in the right mode. As simple as that. That's it. So these are important things to become a successful teacher. So first thing is your thorough preparation. Second thing is delivery to the tune of your students and lecturing of it. So with the support of all the ICT technology. Third thing is evaluation. Remember that it's not for measurement. Evaluation is for correct. And both important thing is of this institution on if you are good at both these four things, you will be a great teacher, though you are very young, you will be a great teacher. The people, always the students are around you, and students will give you great appreciation and they will remember you for a lifetime, not simply for that one year. This has done a great job for the entire for my career. This is the kind of impact here at also. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.